Landmark case against two of tech's titans could have major implications for social media platforms.
The plaintiffs argue Meta and YouTube created platforms that are addictive and harm their clients' mental health. Brian Abel reports on the stakes of the trial and how the tech companies are pushing back.
I want to read part of the opening statement. This case is about two of the richest corporations who have engineered addiction in children's brains, to the lawyer of the now 20-year-old who is filing this case against Meta and YouTube, the companies long denying that their products harm young users.
A historic trial and a first major test of whether social media companies can be held accountable for claims that their platforms harm the mental health of young users.
Psychologists have said consistently for decades that the younger a child is, the more vulnerable they are to any stressor.
The case centers around now 20-year-old Kaylee, who accuses Meta and YouTube of intentionally developing addictive platforms that cause her anxiety, body dysmorphia, and suicidal thoughts after she started using the platforms in early childhood. Her lawyer saying app features such as endless scrolling and the like button create instant dopamine hits that can lead to addiction, describing the swipe motion as the equivalent of a handle of a slot machine, saying every time she swipes, it's not for money, but for mental stimulation. YouTube and Meta have both denied the allegations in the lawsuit. Meta's attorney argued in opening statements that a difficult childhood, including reports she made to therapists of verbal abuse from her parents and bullying, led to issues, not social media use. For years, parents, health experts, and whistleblowers like Frances Haugen, formerly of Facebook, have called for more accountability and guardrails to protect young users.
For years, these companies have refused to take responsibility for any kind of harm. It makes perfect sense that the playbook would be to blame the victim.
The outcome of this trial could have major impacts, with around 1,500 similar lawsuits pending against social media companies.
Now, legal experts say that this case will provide a guide for all of those other lawsuits to follow. If Kaylee is victorious, tech giants could be on the hook for billions of dollars, as well as be forced to change the way they operate, as well as change the features that they provide. In Washington, Brian Abel reporting.